Very, very scary, and also a very scary day here in South Florida. We've had pretty much a severe thunderstorm warning in every single county from the Treasure Coast, Okeechobee County, and even as far south as Miami-Dade County. They're still dealing with the strong gusts of storms that we dealt with earlier this afternoon, but starting to see much better conditions. Not the heaviest of rain falling at the moment, just a few showers still lingering around. Isolated thunderstorms still likely just there along Belle Glade. As we get a closer look along the Treasure Coast, you're just dealing with some moderate rain indicated in the yellow, some lighter rain in the greens there. This is all still slowly moving off to the south, and this is going to be sticking around for a couple of hours, but nothing on the severe side is expected for the Treasure Coast throughout the rest of the night, and nothing on the severe side is expected for Palm Beach County either, although an isolated strong storm is still pretty likely, but we're not going to see that high risk threat that like what we had earlier for today. Now, the severe thunderstorm watch was actually canceled for our entire area earlier, so that's a better sign of relief. But again, still some moderate to light rain still pushing off into the Atlantic there. So we're going to keep rain chances pretty much in the forecast throughout the rest of this evening, even as we go throughout the overnight hours. Here's why. We have the first batch of those strong storms that just pretty much bowed out to our south, and then we have this lingering shower activity right here that'll continue to advance to the south as well. But then we have this next batch off the coast of Tampa Bay. This one working onto land. If it holds together, we are still expecting to see a few more scattered showers, and as I mentioned, an isolated thunderstorm too. But with every negative, there's some positives. So finally, we saw some significant rain across portions of South Florida and the Treasure Coast, up to 3 inches of much needed rain along Fort Drum, and looking around 2.5 inches of rain from Florida Ridge up to Indian River Shore, Sebastian. Again, we were seeing some drought conditions really becoming bad, and now with this little bit of rain, it's going to help with those drought conditions. And we even saw about to 2 inches of rain for portions of Palm Beach County and around 1/2 inch of rain from Boca Raton. So let me show you future track throughout the rest of your evening, keeping scattered rain in the forecast. And then as we get closer to 11 o'clock, we should see some of those storms, as I mentioned, off the coast of Tampa coming onto land, eventually reaching Lake Okeechobee and then moving off to an easterly motion. So we're still going to see some rain, as I mentioned, and maybe an even isolated thunderstorm. And then look, there's that cold front that's finally going to sink to the south. Ahead of it, a few spotty showers likely as we head throughout your Monday morning. But the good thing is, finally, we should see some clearing behind it. Some drier air will also enter, so that'll be the bonus to look forward to for your Tuesday and for your Wednesday. But very soggy, wet, cool conditions out there, and by cool, we have 67 degrees currently. Rain, cooled air still, north wind, humidity up 100%, the dew points in the 60s. So pretty much that rain really dropped our temperatures about 30 degrees earlier this afternoon. Now, as we go over the next several hours, I do have the alert icon up, and that's just to inform you that since the roads are still wet, it can be very dangerous. We have the down power line still, and we're still expecting to see some more rain pushing through, but temperatures mainly in the 60s and 70s as we go throughout the overnight hours into tomorrow. But hey, look at this. Earlier today, 91 degrees in West Palm Beach, so it was a hot one. And as I mentioned, about a 30-degree temperature drop with that rain, cold air, but 91, this is the hottest day we've had since October of 2020. Now for tomorrow, it's going to be a warm one. Temperatures in the mid 80s, so it's not going to be your traditional cold front pushing through, but at least it'll give us the drier air. Of course, if you're still heading out offshore, use caution. We should see much better conditions by the afternoon, so it's not going to be a complete washout for your Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday looking good, mid 80s in the forecast, and dry air in place, lower humidity. It's going to be gorgeous weather there, but then we see another warm up with a stream of some rain rolling through by Friday into next weekend, keeping our rain chances at around 30% with temperatures breaking into the 90s. That's a look at your first warning forecast. All right, Brooke, thanks.